Considered the first pocket neighborhood in Northern Virginia, the Railroad Cottages in Falls Church showcase a trend of smaller developments in urban areas that enhance walkability and foster a sense of community.
And we looked at the houses and realized that for us this was going to be a great opportunity. It had the access of the bike path. It's very walkable, which for us is a big deal. We kind of like that, what I'll call almost European lifestyle. You walk to what you want to go to.
Located alongside the Washington and Old Dominion Trail, the community consists of 10 cottage-style single-family homes and a shared common house, all designed to be energy efficient and reduce environmental impacts.
I love how well built everything is, and I love that it has a small footprint, environmental footprint. I'm paying, like, just for my utilities, I'm paying like less than half of what I did before.
It had a lot of appeal because it had 4 walls separate from and apart from the other 4 walls of the condominium. It didn't have elevators. And then we liked the concept of the house, the smaller house, having a house as opposed to a condominium.
The houses are connected by a boardwalk to encourage neighbors to interact with each other, but are also designed so that residents can have privacy.
So the physical structure has to promote that which people are most often looking for when they're buying a house. Yes, they're buying a house, but they're also buying a community. You can say that's because you're picking schools or walkability, or does the neighborhood feel good to you? It's hard to assess if you like the neighbors because you don't live there yet. But what we're trying to do is design something that helps promote balanced community interaction.
Residents say that community interaction was an unexpected perk of the downsized, low-maintenance lifestyle at Railroad Cottages.
I liked the idea of knowing my neighbors. I lived in a neighborhood for 25, 30 years, and although initially I knew my neighbors pretty well, then they all moved out, and then the neighborhood changed, and then you just don't know your neighbors anymore.
What's unusual is I know all my neighbors here fairly well and get along with them fairly well. I'd say real well.
Yeah.
But in our old house, there were parts of our neighborhood where I've never met my neighbors in 15 years. So it was initially somewhat of a transition. The community aspect, really, I didn't consider until we moved in, to be honest with you. You know, it's surprising to see your neighbors on a regular basis.